Okay, so on our previous video we looked at what help there is when an adult dies. Next we will go to what help there is when a child dies. So let's go ahead and click on that link. Okay, so starting at the top, what help there is when a child dies. Going through the loss of your child is one of the toughest experiences in life. We have payments and services to help you. So on this page, we look at payments you may get, support if your baby was stillborn, support if your baby died soon after birth, support services, and help to manage your money. Payments you may get. The type and amount of bereavement payments you get depends on all of the following: your individual circumstances, if you were the parent or legal guardian of the child, the payments you were getting before the death, when you tell us about their death. In most cases, you won't need to submit a claim. When you tell us about their death, we'll work out how much and for how long to pay you. Call the family's line so we can help you. Say the word bereavement. Family tax benefit. You can continue to get family tax benefit after the eligible child has died. You can get it as either a fortnightly payment for up to 14 weeks, a lump sum payment. If you haven't yet claimed family tax benefits for your child, you can either claim for family tax benefits bereavement payments now, there's a link there, claim family tax benefits as a lump sum at the end of the financial year, so again there's a link there. The amount and period we can pay you for depends on both of the following: your family's income, the age of the child or children in your family. From the 1st of January 2021, you may get a top-up of the newborn supplement with your family tax benefit bereavement payment. We will pay you the top-up if both of the following happened: your baby died before their first birthday, you got the lower amount of newborn supplements for them. Care allowance. You can get care allowance bereavement payment if you're getting care allowance for an family tax benefit eligible child who dies. Will pay up to 14 weeks of care allowance as a lump sum from the date of the child's death. Carer payment. If you're getting carer payments for a child who dies, you may continue to get this payment as bereavement payment. You'll also be able to use your healthcare card for up to 14 weeks after their death. Double orphan pension. You can get up to 14 weeks of double orphan pension and family tax benefits bereavement payments for a child who dies. You can choose to get this as either a lump sum, a fortnightly payment of double orphan pension for up to 14 weeks after their death. If you didn't get family tax benefits for the child, you may still get double orphan pension bereavement payment or pay double orphan pension bereavement payments for up to 4 weeks after their death. JobSeeker payment or youth allowance. You'll keep the higher rate of payment and concessions as a principal carer if your only qualifying child has died. This applies if you're single and you get either JobSeeker payment, youth allowance for the child. Will also reduce your mutual obligation requirements for up to 14 weeks after your child's death. Parenting payment. You can get parenting payment bereavement payments for up to 14 weeks after the child's death. This applies if you're single and your only qualifying child dies. Medicare concession and healthcare card. We won't issue you a new Medicare card, concession card or healthcare card if your child dies. If you'd like a new card, you can call Medicare General Inquiries and ask us to send you one. Otherwise, the details will stay the same until your current card expires. A service provider may charge full price for services received on the child's date of death. This is because the concession entitlement ceases on the day prior to their death. If this happens, you or the executor should talk to the service provider about the charges. Support if your baby was stillborn. If your baby was stillborn, your family may get dad and partner pay and either one of the following: parental leave pay for up to 18 weeks, stillborn baby payment as a lump sum. Time limits apply to claim these payments. You must submit your claim within 52 weeks from their date of birth. Support if your baby died soon after birth. If your baby died shortly after birth, your family may be eligible for bereavement payments. These include family tax benefit bereavement payments for up to 14 weeks, dad and partner pay for up to 2 weeks, parental leave pay for up to 18 weeks, the high maximum rate of newborn upfront payment and newborn supplement for 13 weeks paid with family tax benefit Part A or as a lump sum, parenting payments for up to 14 weeks. Support services. It may seem difficult at first to take part in social groups and activities. You may or may not want people around you. Counsellors can often help you in times of grief. Talk with your doctor or local community health centre about your situation. They can give you information and refer you to support and counselling services. Use our service finder to find other support available in your area. There's a link there. There are other support services and information you may find helpful. The Australian Centre for Grief and Bereavement has online resources for grief. Beyond Blue provides confidential counselling services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Griefline provides telephone and online counselling services. Headspace is the National Youth Mental Health Foundation. They can help young people who are going through a tough time. Head to Health is a digital mental health gateway for online and phone mental health services. Lifeline is a national charity open to all Australians in personal crisis. They have 24-hour crisis support and suicide prevention services. You can also contact a counsellor. Men's Line Australia provides confidential counselling services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Solace Australia provides support for people who have lost their partner. You can also contact a counsellor through organisations such as Community Health Centres, the National Association for Loss and Grief. Help to manage your money. You can get financial help to work out a budget, manage your money. And again, those links are there for you. You can speak to a financial counsellor by contacting any of the following: your bank, Financial Counselling Australia through their website, a Financial Information Service Officer, the Department of Agriculture, Water and Environment Rural Financial Counselling Services, your local community information and referral service. And then you can read about help available to cover funeral costs on their Money Smart website. Okay, and that concludes today's video on what help there is when a child dies.